Hey folks, welcome to my 10th Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts video, and in this one we've gone for the biggie. This is the modern battleship scenario. So I have to design a single battleship that can go up against an enemy fleet consisting of, trying to remember, 2 battleships, 5 cruisers and 5 destroyers, I think. So it's time to go for the big guns. We'll start off with the advanced tower. No, in fact, let's start off with the big guns. So I want to have barbette fore and aft. I'm going to really go for the big guns, I think. 16-inch guns, maybe. Start off with 16-inch. See how we go. So I'll have 3 there, 3 there, and 2 barrels up on the barbettes. Okay, see how we go with that. The tower then. Can we fit it in? No, we can't. We don't have another option. Take that off, that off. If we put you forward there, I want to have big guns. Let's try that. There we go. But can we fit in the secondary tower? No. Alright. Let's do that then. Fits. There we are. Centerline guns, 16-inch, 2 barrels. Mega funnel, no problem. Right. Let's max out how much we've got. Plenty of money available and weight, so we're just going to go for the best of everything. Take it from there. Let's come down here first, get the best stereoscopic rangefinders, add in 2nd generation radar. High TNT. High TNT shells cost 10 times as much, but as I said, we've got plenty of money available and we get loads of benefits for that. Increase the number of rounds and go for super heavy shells. Go for electro-hydro, auto loading. We might add in torpedo tubes if we've got money and weight to spare. What sort of speed can we get out of this? Oh, we can get loads. 33 knots. This is going to be some damn ship. Anti-torpedo 3. Oh, still potentially okay. I don't have any secondary guns on. Right, we need to look at secondary guns then. 6-inch guns. 2 barrels. Okay, and casemate guns, we can't get any. No, of course not. Not in a modern battleship. Okay, let's see. So we can't go for Citadel 5. We could get 4. Anti-flood we've got 3. Reinforced bulkheads 2. Triple bottom. got everything then. That's all maxed out. Torpedo launchers. Ship's overweight with the torpedoes. Well, let's take them off. But we can leave those ones on the front. On the front, the forward midships. Okay, I can't believe that we've maxed everything out there. We've got maximum speed. What's our acceleration like? 0.013 knots per second. So, not much change of speed going on. Let's go ahead and launch. So I'm hoping that in this we get to see the real battleships in action, as in firing at long range where you can't even see the enemy. Okay, yeah, 2 battleships, 5 heavy cruisers, 5 destroyers. Let's bring the speed down to, say, 24 knots. And what is that line? The green line appears here. Is that the bearing to the enemy? I think it is. Anyway, nice big ship. I hope this torpedo tube's not going to be selected all the way through. Well, I reckon it is. Just have to ignore that, pretend it's not there. Anyway, let's change course then. In fact, just do this. Bring us to there. I think I'm sure I've had scenarios in the past where I've been told that we've spotted smoke, enemy smoke. No sign of smoke in any bearing, but let's actually change heading to there. And we'll speed up. Let's go to 10 times speed. Stay on the ship. Just until we get notification that there's an enemy somewhere. Go to... Oh. Somebody spotted something. But that's what I was talking about. That's proper battleship combat. Nothing visible. And look at the shells arcing away in the distance. Now let's... a few points right rudder on. I don't want to close in the range too much. If we can engage them from what must be about 20 kilometres, I would imagine, so much the better. Ah, I thought that was detecting a ship there, but apparently not. This is great. Watch this. Okay. I think I want to keep turning. I suppose if we get pretty much broadside onto them, and then just hold that sort of heading. And thinking about the sort of ship that we're in, let's bring the rudder amidships just now. And just slow down your turn. No, rudder amidships. I right clicked by mistake. Well, actually we've had a hit. I've just noticed a penetration, 213 damage on something out there. Come around here and watch the broadside getting launched. So it looks like the 2-inch turrets and the 3-inch turrets fire separately. Are they on here as... yeah, they are. Okay. That's good. I think I need to go and have a look, see if I can find the enemy fleet. Just follow those shells. There's been absolutely no return fire yet, which is great. So they must have maybe 11 or 12-inch guns, 14 maybe even. And we've had another penetrating hit and one partial penetration. Right, double click. Okay. Was this a green line? There was a potential splash zone. I think it is. The shells are due to hit somewhere in there. Somewhere in. When they finally get here. Damaged case. Whoa! There it is. Ricochet. So you've taken 3 hits. Quite a bit of structural damage already. Just wondering, these shells that landed up here, I wonder if they're short or if they were going for a different target. I imagine they're probably short. I don't think the guns of the same calibre probably all shoot at the same target, I would imagine. Still not even halfway to identifying our targets. Partial penetration. I'm getting a lot more hits than I expected at that range. Battleship's already turning off course. I like watching this at real time. I think I might speed it up to double speed at least. At least until we get the ships identified. Yep. Let's return to the flagship. And we'll go up to double speed. Don't want to go any faster than that really, because the sense of distance you get, that's our limit, range limit, it would be ruined if you go too fast. I wonder what sort of range we are shooting at. It's definitely over 20 kilometres. There's first incoming. Cheeky buggers, let's sail away slightly. Not that I think we need to worry about any damage from them. There we go, let's check this out. 20.6 kilometres distance, 18% chance to hit, so 1 in 5 almost chances to hit. Think. Yeah. No fire, no damaged casemates. And that would have been from the main ship, the main guns from the battleship. Okay, 71% progress on ship ID. But they've got a fire started. I think you might bring the speed down to, say, 18 knots. Just to help with targeting. And we'll bring rudder back amidships. Some more damage. We've taken a few dents ourselves. That was from the wind because the fire, I'd imagine. Another more hits. Pity they're only partial penetrations. That's down at 67% structure already. Not surprising, I suppose, being hit by 16-inch shells. Plunging fire. Oh. This fire will set off the ammunition and the whole ship will go up. Okay. We're obviously sailing away from the battleships. Oh, this is going to go in between us, but I suppose that's fine. We're still going to be able to shoot at the battleships when they can no longer shoot at us. I think we might start turning slightly to port. Just so that we can still have all our guns train on the targets. .57% structure. Fire. Quite amazing to think that you can practically have destroyed the enemy battleship before you've even identified it. They're in there. Come on. It's not the one that I was after. I don't know there. There we go, 57% structure still. And over here, actually I need to select our ship. So we're still 20 kilometers away from these guys as well. 18.4, so quite a while before we have to worry about them. What's the distance? 21.3 kilometers to the battleships. I think we need to turn a bit more sharply. I'm beginning to get range. And look at this. Cruisers firing at us. And we've identified you. Come on. There we are. 11-inch guns on that cruiser. So again, it's got the range, but it's not firepower to damage us. Look at that range. Don't shoot my guns. It's only light damage. Unless you've got enough funnel. I think we're going to up the speed again. Just to try and stop taking as many hits. Down at 49% structure. We've had 41 hits all in. 10 penetrations. And we've got 15-inch guns actually. Maybe I should have been a bit more worried than I was. Let's put other back to midships. Not on me, on them. Just looking at all these shells that are flying towards us. And despite the low calibre of the guns, it is a bit disquieting. Just the sheer volume of fire. I'm at 43% structure. Not done any significant damage to anything like engines or destroyed the secondary tower, I suppose, which affects their damage control. Need some big explosions. Oh, there's a big hit. Engine damage now as well. This could be the end, or beginning of the end at least. We have standard bulkheads, so the flooding is probably not going to spread too far. And I think we've seen that the fire tends to be confined to one compartment as well. How do we look? 96%. Lots of superstructure damage. And it's light. It's like watching fireflies. Well, the secondary gun's opening up. What can you see? Oh, another good hit there. Where's that ship? So, 26% structure. You've not taken any hits yet. What is the secondary guns shooting at me? Maybe they can't hit anything, I suppose. It's assuming that they had. Okay, we need a big hit. Somewhere around here. Oh, another ricochet. So you've got 15-inch guns, the other battleship has 14-inch guns. Let's get back home, because I want to check out the distance to that cruiser. It's still a long way away. I just don't want them getting into torpedo range. And I think actually it's time to change heading. That'll do. And I'm going to go up to speed 3 now. Let's close the range a wee bit. Of course the battleships are both sailing away from me. I think that's sufficient. Let's go back to midships. Another good hit. Got to 18%, and we finally got fire in the stern. Fantastic hit there. Mid-deck 582 damage. Massive fire. And the switched target, interesting. But some will have. Yeah, so they have split. 20% chance actually gives you the targets. Figure these guys are now switching. Whoa, 905 damage over here. Down at 50% straight away. I suppose it is a cruiser as opposed to a battleship. I think once we've managed to take out the battleships, then the rest is going to be pretty easy meat, as long as we don't fall prey to the torpedoes. Speaking of torpedoes, we're still well out of range, I think. 12.6 kilometres. Don't have to worry about that. To starboard slightly, since the range is down to that level now. Still 19 kilometres to them, but these guys here are getting a bit closer. 13 kilometres, 13 and a half. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to them. This guy here has to go soon. More hits. Okay. going to go back down to normal speed when we get close to another broadside, just to see the effect with the secondary armaments firing as well. Let's look right down the barrels of the guns. B turret. Come on, shoot. There we go. Enough playing around. We're still on 18%. Let's get back up to triple speeds. Another good hit over there. 16% damage. That structure left, as you can see. Another couple of good strikes. Down to 8%. See a bit of the range on it now. There's another hit. Decided it's not a threat any longer. It's not sinking, it's not near sinking. Do we have separate targets? Both going for justice. Okay, so that's been nearly 40 minutes and we're still trying to sink the first battleship. And another big hit, but it's still at 8%. Let's switch to high explosive. Get some fire in the main turret, the main bridge, sorry. Might be useful. There we go. Secondary tower destroyed. Structure's at 0, so that should be done. Justice should be sinking. So, target the battleship over here now. Okay. When do you sink? Okay, we've got one heavily damaged turret left. 0% structure. I thought if you fired your guns at all, your ship would fall apart. Never mind. What is happening here? What's happening there? What's going on? We don't have rudder damage. Why are we changing down? Because I wasn't on the ship, that's why. I had selected the enemy battleship. other hardest starboard. Don't even be doing a suicide torpedo run against them. I've got a few hits on that battleship. Nothing major so far. Back to Justice and finish off. Because I'm still on a bit close to it now. It's becoming more of a threat. And it should be at the bottom of the sea. Take it out with our secondary guns. Okay. Keep forgetting I'm up at triple speed. Now come back to here. Yeah, I can't control the ship when I'm going that fast. Oh, surely one hit will take it out. And one penetrating hit. So that's 1300 odd damage since I went down to 0% structure. And it's still fighting the battle. There we go. Finally. Okay, right. Ease off in the turn, just enough to get all guns to bear. And what's our target now? Cruiser. The Dreadnought. Well, if that's the Dreadnought, it just took 3,645 damage. Yeah, it's not going to survive much longer. Is. And the battleship way back here, still in good nick. What are these guys all doing? Looks like they're actually turning towards me. Are they not turning away now? I thought they were going to do a torpedo run there. I'm just milling around, it seems. Bison, are you heading up to me? Guidon sunk. Who's our current target? Tornado. Okay. So it's given the cruisers now a higher priority than the battleship, presumably because they're getting a bit close to torpedo range. Well, that's going to blow. It's going to sink before it blows, I think. Heeling over. Let's bring the speed down a bit. Down to 18 knots. And we're firing battleship cruiser. So secondary and two of the batteries. The main guns are shooting at a cruiser. Okay. The cruisers obviously don't last long at all. Just 16-inch guns. Is that a cruiser? What's it, I think? Yep. So, still get 5 destroyers, 2.5 cruisers, plus the battleship. I was wondering about closing in. I want to see the range. Can we see it here? 10 kilometers. No, I think we'll just hold our head in. There's another cruiser going. Strasbourg. A couple of big hits. Okay, main guns. Both firing at the battleship. Getting a bit low in ammo. Let's go back to armor piercing since we're back in the battleship. A couple of partial penetrations. Thought I saw some torpedo tracks there, but the destroyers are still too far out in range for that. I would have thought. You can really see how the arc of the shell trajectory has changed. Now that we're doing about half the distance we were at before. Okay, more partial penetrations. It's a bit, oh yeah, I thought some red on this, but it's the secondary guns. Maybe we need to change header. Starboard guns into the battle. In fact, I'm going to do that because we need to rely on them to take out the destroyers while we're trying to deal with the battleship, the main guns. So, come about. Ah, good, down at 46%. Damage on it. Okay, you guys start traversing to the starboard. that. Into the rudder. Put our speed back up. Is it forward enough batteries? Rather than 3 barrels. No, it's 3 barrels and 2 barrels. Taking so many hits on these things. Structural damage. First bit of flooding happening. Good hits. Explosive. Good hits again. Can't last much longer. Whoa. Whole slew of hits. It was almost like a full broadside landed on it. It's really good. Penetration Look at this thing. Yes. Reduce speed and head in towards them again. 18 knots. Fire's raging throughout the ship. 7% structure. Hopefully it'll go up. There we go. And now imagine the main guns will train on the last remaining cruiser. One hit might be enough to take it out. About. How much ammo we got left? Down to 38 shells here, but I'm not going to need them. Okay. Let's go to the target now. The Uragan. Okay, that's the Uragan done with. And we're still good range away. Oh, shooting at this guy. Mirillis is going as well. Let's go back down to normal speed, finally. So, Battleship is sinking. That's in good shape, losing in good shape. That's sinking. So we've got 3 destroyers left to deal with. There's a lot of fire coming in. What are you armed with? 5-inch guns. We are heading in towards slightly. What's this guy doing? How far away is he? 6 kilometers. He's getting in towards torpedo range. Okay, get stuff. Let's just bring rudder midships. We've still got plenty of time to take out both of these ships. Go up to full speed. Let's go up to flank. Why not? Make it harder to hit them, but if we get closer, it makes it easier. Let's open up the broadside. Need to take advantage of all of our guns, because at the moment most of them aren't doing anything. So that ship's not taking any damage at all. I'm concentrating on this one, and it's not taking any damage either. Something hard. Five kilometers. Need to watch out for torpedoes. Speaking of, this one still 6 kilometers away. Thought I saw torpedo tracks there. Don't think so. Just because it looked like 2 tracks there and another over here. Okay, so we finally got hits on this guy. He's got torpedoes in the water though. Let's alter course. Just keep an eye out for them. I think I want to drive the speed up for now. It's easier to ease off than it is to pick up speed. Everything's still shooting at the Bison. I wish the secondary guns would shoot at the other ship. Don't see the torpedoes. $7,300 damage. And it wasn't even an ammo explosion, it was just from our shells. Okay, I'm just going to leave the guns to do their thing against the other destroyer. And I'm up here with the lookouts searching for torpedo tracks. You know, it would have been interesting if, say, one of the flotillas or destroyers at least had charged in towards me to make a torpedo run. But the fact that we've stayed at such a range for so long, we have torpedoes in the water as well now, has made it pretty straightforward. I didn't have to do too much in the way of manoeuvre. It was all pretty much what I wanted. If I wanted to close the distance or open the distance or bring the starboard guns into action, I didn't have to do any manoeuvre really to avoid enemy fire. Okay, I don't see any sign of those torpedoes at all. I saw a glimpse of something over here, maybe not. So let's press rudder midships. And blow this guy up. 4 kilometres away, you should be able to take him out easily. The secondary turrets are out of ammo. But I need to remember he put torpedoes in the water, didn't he? Hopefully his aim was based on me having the rudder hard over. But if we manage to blow him up before the torpedoes hit us, it doesn't matter. And there we go. End of the scenario. So, mission complete. Quite enjoyed that. I think, as I said, it would have been more entertaining if the smaller enemy ships had made charges in towards us. But it was good having the long range fire at the start. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And hope to see you again next time. Cheers.